Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Soup Breakdown. Today we'll be looking at the AMX-004 Qubeley, piloted by Haman Karn. I want to preface all of this by saying that I'm not a huge fan of Qubeleys. I think their design is cool, but I've never really liked using them. That said, the Gundam Versus and Extreme Versus versions are my favorite variants of them. Haman's not my favorite when it comes to Qubeleys, but when you get down to just using the funnels and capitalizing on the funnels, and the aspect they have while doing other attacks, she's probably one of the best ones for it. The way that her funnels are used is that you're able to charge up and fire them out like this, and then when you shoot, so do they, which can be really nice. You can also hit left bumper to be able to send out a swarm of funnels that will shoot again when you shoot, or at the end of their reach, basically. Oh no, I should have shielded down. You also have the Striker having a barrage of funnels, and she has some really fun melee combos in the form of these spins. The way that they feel really satisfying to connect with. The reach isn't as long as I'd like it to be sometimes, but you know, for what it's doing, it's nice. All of this, of course, is capitalized by the fact that she, like the Double Zeta, has a wide area stun that, should you be able to hit with, is a complete stun and feels really good. Connect with. She also has the ability, if I can hit with it, to fire out her funnels, oh no, in a really nice little arc that you can direct by your control stick. And her burst is a melee sweep, basically, where she just slides in front of her and then lets it all loose. It's really nice. Oh no, oh no, oh no. She's also got this little very iconic shot for her, even though I don't feel like it's very good, honestly. Like, it doesn't do a lot of damage. But it's pretty solid, and it has a good knockback on it. So if somebody's charging at you with a melee combo, you can knock them away with it. All that said, though, when it comes to just raw funnel usage, like I said, the only other unit in this entire game that I think does it better is the other Qubeley that we're going to talk about. But Haman is pretty satisfying to use. Again, she's not super powerful when it comes to just raw damage, but the amount of damage that you can pile on over time, just by properly using your funnels and putting the really, it's more for me about the constant barrage that you are on your enemies. You will really tick people off using Haman against them. Because of the sheer number of things they have to manage at once with the amount of funnels you're throwing at them. And if you're not disrupting your opponent's movements, then you're normally getting caught up in their movements. So Haman's Qubeley is really, really good for that. The big drawback, of course, is that it is a very expensive unit to field. At a 500 cost, Haman's Qubeley, it's not very tough for that cost, and should it go down, you've lost a lot of cost right there. I recommend with Haman's Qubeley, if you are comfortable with it, get in, do a lot of damage in melee, but most of the time what I do with it is focus on barrage, always having funnels going out, always attacking with funnels, always trying to keep my enemy off balance with the number of funnels that I'm sending out. And as you can see, within only a short time of the match starting, without even having to get close to him, we have done most of the damage. I went for a melee combo there like I just said not to do, and got punished for it, but the funnels are very nice. I should have blocked that. And as you can see, if you set it up well, even getting caught in a melee combo isn't enough to stop the funnels, because you've already sent them out. Oh, come on. I thought you'd go left for sure. They also come back really quickly. Almost as soon as they're used, they're back, which is really nice. We'll capitalize on that. Oh man, that's a really nice melee combo that we missed out on. Should have got in for the melee. It's okay, we'll capitalize. Woo! He boost canceled out of the high mega cannon there. That'll make it go for me. We're going to go ahead and use that. He's too far away again. Again, it's not so paper mache that you can't get in close. It's just that almost immediately I just try to... I guess I've died too many times online playing with other people and it makes me feel bad. So I try to keep my distance when I'm using Haman's Qubeley and just pepper them. But if you're going to come into melee and just let me have you, then sure. Why not? So should you use Haman's Qubeley? Yeah, I think so. Give it a shot. See what you think about it. For ranged people that prefer a good range suit, it's wonderful for that. Because you're basically playing keep away with it at all times. In a really cool way. For people that want a good melee suit, it has it. It's not built around using it, but it has it. And especially with that stun, you can really capitalize on that melee combo and just go in and go ham, just like that. So, all told, I think Haman's Qubeley is a really solid suit. I think the cost is a little high for the defense that it has, and for the amount of damage that it does in its individual attacks, but it more than makes up for that in the sheer amount of funnels that you're able to put on your opponent's back at any given time. But until next time, I've been Trey, this has been the Full Spectrum, and remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that the Qubeley has to offer.